6 for the EV, ride around my city. You should come ride with me, yeah. Feel me if you hear me, sip water like a fish, sip box water to the gillies, yeah. This a new wave, this a takeover. Do it for the future, time to get a world a makeover. Time never stops, no the timing is not. Time to clean up the block. Streets been a mess, how can I breathe? Smoke in the air, pure gasoline. I see.
What's good, family? It's your boy Damon up in the building, and it's a victory tonight. It's about time we won a game. I got to play me some turn up music for the win tonight, baby. I have to turn up, man. I'm sorry. Y'all, let me get my 15 seconds of turn up real quick. What's good, family? It's your boy. I'm up in the building, man. You know I had to get my turn up. Anytime we win, I got to turn up, man. And I'm going to tell you something. Y'all know me. I take all wins. I don't care who we beat. I don't care if they come out there. I don't care if they can only play 3 guys. If we win, I'm going to celebrate that dub. You feel me? I celebrate all dubs, all wins. You feel me? So, hey, granted, the haters gonna say it was just a magic, but let me tell you something. First of all, that's a good sign right there. That's a good sign. What's a good sign, Damon? A good sign is this: beating teams we feel as fans we should beat. I'm sure we can all agree on that. We should have won this game. You're exactly correct. You are exactly correct. We should have won the game. And guess what? The boys came out and won the game. And they came out and won the game. That had to be. I can't even, guys, somebody help me out here. Family, help me out. I can't remember the last time we played a game and led from beginning to end so dominantly. Like this game, after the like that mid-second quarter and the halftime, I was like, oh, this game's over with, dude. We clearly are way better than these guys. Boom, boom. Next thing I know was a 20-point halftime lead. Then we maintained what we had to maintain. You feel me? So I mean, I'm not gonna sit down here and be not happy that we did that we got a win. I take all wins because you never know when a game like this, say we would have lost this game, a game like this, you don't know if that come into play down the line between the 4th seed and the 5th seed, between the play-in or the last seed. You know what I'm saying? So I take all wins. They all important, family. They all important. Okay. Let me see. Let me cut this thing off. My son done put a dag what you call them things? He done put a I forgot what it's called. The thing where it hides your IP address. I'm trying to pull up the stats. They got me all the way in NBA England. I'm like, what in the world? Son, what you got me over here? Over here, I don't know what my son doing on his computer. Okay, let's talk. Let's talk, family. Okay, so let's look at these stats. Y'all know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna share this. Once I go over the stats, family, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna drop the link. And then y'all come tap in with your boy, man. I'm gonna give y'all the link. Come tap in with me. But first, let me look at these stats. Let's share these stats with y'all real quick. Okay, what we got here? Okay, I hope y'all can see this. Okay, so we got DeAndre Hunter, 1 for 1, played 7 minutes. John Collins, 16 minutes, 2 for 6. 0 for 2 from 3. I wish he would stop shooting these threes. Jesus, John. Stop it. Clint Capella, amazing night. 9 for 10 from the field. Finished with 20 points and 12 boards. Clint playing like he a top 5 big in the NBA. DeJounte and Trey. This is what I'm talking about right here. DeJounte and Trey Murray. Did I just sit there and say DeJounte and Trey Murray? What in the world? I don't know what I'm thinking, man. My bad, family. Y'all know I just came from the garage, so y'all know what time it is. So DeJounte and Trey Murray. That don't sound too bad, Trey Murray. That don't sound too bad. Well, DeJounte and Trey, look at this efficient shooting, guys. 11 for 23. 48% from the field. 12 for 23, 52% from the field, but he always mess it up with this. Look at this. Look at this. 2 for what? 2 for 11. Stop shooting them, Trey. Listen, Trey, listen to me, okay? Listen. You don't have to pretend you Steph Curry, okay? You don't have to pretend you're Steph Curry. Stop shooting the threes, my guy. Look, you gave us 30 points with efficient shooting from the field. Stop shooting these threes, man. You take that 2 for 11 and say you cut that in half, make you 1 for 5, and take those 6 and put them on regular shots. You shot 50%. 50%. That's another 3 buckets. That's another 6 points. Instead of shooting these stupid threes, man, bro, you shooting at a terrible clip. You shooting as bad as John Collins. The only difference is you were supposed to be known for making threes. John ain't known for making threes. So his terrible 3-point shooting is to be expected. At least another year. Okay. Y'all saw Trent Forbes was in there getting some run. AJ Griffin with 23 minutes tonight. Jarrett Culver with 30 minutes off. Look at that. 30 minutes tonight. Jarrett Culver hitting them boards. 12 rebounds tonight for Jarrett Culver. How tall is Culver? 6'7"? Let's look. I'm going to see how tall he is real quick. 6'6". Okay. Good height. 6'6". Now how come that's no excuse? I mean, there's no excuse why Hunter can't average more than 3 rebounds a night. But that's a different story. But let me drop this link to the chat. I'm gonna drop this link in the chat, excuse me. And y'all come tap in with your boy, man. Talk to me. Give me your thoughts on the game tonight, man. Low key, I'm not mad at it. And there we go. I just dropped the link to the chat, family. Tap in with me, man. Tell me what's your thoughts on the game tonight. Easy win, as it should have been. We didn't and that's good, guys, because let's keep it real. Let's keep it real, guys. You know, we normally known for making games against. Matter of fact, we just lost to a 3-15 team the other day against the Rockets. So this is what I want to see from my Hawks, man. Beat teams you're supposed to beat, and don't make it a freaking like it's the NBA Finals. This same scoreline should have been the scoreline for the Rockets game. Let me tap in with my guy John up in the building. John back up in here. What's good, John?
What's going on? Am I on here? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Man,
you on.
that great big old white screen you had up there, I was blind.
No, that was
Yeah.
NBA.com. I was showing the stats.
Yes. I'm just going to comment here. I'm not going to be able to partake with the panel because I got to cut one over there in the Falcons group. Tonight, we shot reasonably well. We weren't getting challenged too far as the boards were concerned because, for some strange reason, Orlando wasn't trying to get no boards. So, our points in the paint, as far as our points in the paint and our rebounds, we were good. But, as I've been preaching all this time, you got to blow these little old teams that ain't supposed to even be there. You got to blow them out. Right. And that's what I saw that the Hawks did. They got that 20-point lead and kept it.
Yep.
They got the 20-point lead and kept it. Exactly. That's what you're supposed to do. That's how you're supposed to do. Now, unfortunately, the problems that we have been talking about in the front office and everything, they're still there. They're still there. And we're liable to be banging and acting a fool after Friday. Because what we got away with tonight, you might not be able to get away with that with the Joker downtown.
Right.
So everybody, hey, this was a win against a team you should have won, but put that doggone confetti up. Don't even pull out the liquor. Take it as a win, good win. Let's improve upon that. And that's all I got. That's all I got.
What do you think about Jared Culver's performance? We got him on a 2-way contract. He had 12 rebounds tonight too.
I saw the rebound, but the points, the points, only 7 points.
Well, that's why he kept getting. That's why he didn't get re-signed in Minnesota. That's why he didn't re-sign in Memphis. Because his shooting has fell off. I mean, it's crazy because he was a pretty decent shooter in college. You know what I'm saying? So okay. I don't know. I don't know what happened to his shooting, but I mean, he crashed them boards though.
Yes, now I saw him do that, and see, defensive and offensive rebounds. Those are chances for people to shoot again, or you take away chances from the other team to shoot again, and you going back down to your side of the street, and that's good. But and one thing about me, and I've always said, you got to be able to shoot in this league. You just got to.
Speaking of shooting, what you think of Clint Capella's performance? He was 9 for 10 from the field tonight.
Now let me tell you something, Demond. I saw a piece of a little offensive game out of Capella tonight because he put that thing on the floor. He did almost a dream shake and dropped a little hook in there. I said, okay. See, improve a little bit on that. See, I stuff like that. I like that because they can't check you for just tip. What he usually does, okay? Or blah, 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 blah. They give you the ball down low. Hey, I run a play or two for him. Here, Capella. See what you can do with this right here. Have him post up, call for it, get it, gather it in, do something, drop a hook, or drop step somebody, do something. Draw a foul, then go to the line and make a little money on the free throw line.
Right.
That's what I want to see out of my center. Not just playing defense, not just catching lobs, but get work an opposing center. Make an opposing center work. Get him in foul trouble by some offense that you bring to the court.
Hey, you making some good points, man. But I don't know, man. I was with you up to the part when you said throw him the ball. I don't really think Clint Capella has any real moves.
No, he does. he showed, like I said, he showed a little kernel, and he doesn't really have any moves, Demond. Why not? Why don't you?
Exactly.
Why don't you?
Well, that's why I said, and that's why I always kept saying we should upgrade the center position. But people took that as I said Capella sucks. I said no. When he
No.
on his game, he could be a top 5 center, but he clogs the lane. He can't shoot, and I believe if we got somebody who could do that, that make us a more dynamic team instead of always just shooting these damn threes and stuff. Feel me?
Yeah. I understand that. And when you say upgrade the center position, you could upgrade the center position by bringing someone in here for the bench, that when they come in, they can present a different type or a more offensive type of game coming from the bench.
And we ain't done that, and we still ain't done that yet. Even though we got dominated on the boards in the conference finals, he still ain't addressed that.
Yeah.
A half decent backup big. He still ain't did that yet.
And you need that backup big in the Eastern Conference. That's the thing. In the Eastern Conference, the way that teams beat each other up getting to the finals, you might have a good team, but you'll get beat up so bad in the finals that by the time you get to the finals, you'll lose game 1 and game 2 before you recover from a 7-game Eastern Conference final.
Right. Yeah.
So thing is that you need all hands on deck. I mean, the bench, as far as big men or 6 fouls, sometimes you just need 6 fouls to come off the bench. Okay. Just to soften up or beat up another team and coming out of the Eastern Conference. Now, the Western Conference, they're going to be running. They're just going to run up and down, high flying, shooting, all kind of old shots and stuff, laying up or whatever, crowd getting them all pumped up, and they just running. But in the Eastern Conference, man, shoot, it's just like a meat grinder, man.
Well, hopefully, man, hopefully Travis sees that. I still think overall we a real, even with the addition of DeJounte Murray, we're still a real finesse team. I think we're still a bunch of nice guys. But it can change though with the correct addition. But does the general manager see that? You see?
No. And you know what?
And if he don't see it, that means it's not going to get addressed.
And you know what, Demond?
Mm-hmm.
He may never see it based on where he came from.
Hey.
Based on where he came from.
Well, hopefully Nate McMillan can make this Mr. Nice Guy thing work.
I don't see it. I really do not see that here in the Eastern Conference because, see, if you got to play now, all right, take Embiid in Philadelphia last night. Our last game against Philadelphia. That foul that he committed against Collins, where he took him out of the air, that's a typical Eastern Conference foul. And I wasn't really surprised that the official didn't call it a flagrant. But last night, when who was that? When Golden State and it was Golden State
and Dallas
playing. Do you remember Buddy hitting Poole with that elbow?
Yeah.
Now they hurried up and assessed that a flagrant 2 and threw Buddy out the game, right?
That's always a flagrant though. When you leave the elbow to the face, that's always a flagrant.
But let's see,
in today's NBA, that's always a flagrant.
But we get that all the time, and they don't call that for us. The bump.
I'm gonna say it like this: we've been called for enough whack ass flagrant fouls.
We've been called for it.
Yeah, we've been called for it. Just like when they did it, when Embiid came hand down, hit John in the face and across the eye. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter about the intent. That's still a flagrant because they're trying to do that protect the player in the head stuff. But I mean, with us, it don't matter, man. You know what I mean?
They don't protect us. They protect them.
Oh, so see, hey, somebody had a question. Look at that, John. They say you on fire. You meditate and hit the sauna. Oh
Hey man.
man.
Now,
He must ain't. That John probably ain't on his liquor yet. That's why.
Probably not.
So
there might be a good reason. But like I said, I've got to go and do my football thing right quick. You guys, I'll pop back in.
All right, we still be here.
All right.
All right, John. All right, peace. Talk to me, Matt. What you saw tonight, and then when Matt finished, go ahead, take it.
I saw an NBA Finals team if we play the Orlando Magic for the rest of the season. That's what I saw. I mean, it was like magic. All of a sudden, we play against the Orlando Magic.
But he wrote that shit down, boy.
That this guy
can
shoot.
You say Matt reading off a teleprompter.
Boy got a script.
This guy can shoot. That guy can shoot. This guy can. You know what I'm saying? I said, "Whoa, where is all this stuff at?" But no, seriously. You know, I mean, I know we could beat Orlando. I mean, I did like the I like the rebounding, especially over some of their big dudes, Bamba and Wagner. I thought the center position across the board was pretty strong, pretty solid. I like that Murray and Trey didn't force it, but still got their numbers. I liked AJ was aggressive the whole game. It's unfortunate what happened to Hunter and Collins, but Hunter probably shouldn't have played to begin with because the hip is very, tricky. So I don't know if he should have played, but I thought Big O had a really good game. And Krejci, I mean, he should get some minutes. I thought he was decent. He wasn't great, but I thought he was decent. And some of the passes he was able to make. Who?
No, I said doo-doo. I was just messing with you.
No, I mean he's
he
not
really get a
great,
chance.
but
he didn't really get a chance to really do anything.
Yeah, I mean he can bring the ball up the court, and he can make a couple of passes that Trent Forrest can't make. So, but overall, Damon, it's about what I expected.
What's your thoughts on it, Gerald?
I kind of felt like this probably was the biggest game of the season. As far as for the morale of the team and the city. Obviously we know we're not no contender. However, I had got some intel that if Nate lost tonight, that he was pretty much gonna be a lame duck. So, I'm a Nate guy. I'm glad we won. But in particular, I feel like Capella and Okongwu, they had a good game at the same time. Matt, you seen Capella hit Butter with that thing, boy? Hit the fake one when he go to.
Shit, I'm never gonna hear the end of that.
We in the chat. Matt talking about, man, that was ugly. I like
that was ugly.
Man, that was ugly.
Matt ain't finna get nobody no credit, bro.
Nah, I know. I had to mess with him, but nah, I really feel like everybody, most of the team practiced good habits tonight, and I hope that we can kind of build off of that. Trey got everybody involved early, and then you can see that it made it a whole lot easier for him and DeJounte to really cook. Make everybody a threat, an offensive threat on the floor, or as much as possible, because we know Capella's kind of limited with his offensive game, but him getting the lobs and all that stuff, it still opened up the mid area inside that 3-point line for Trey and DeJounte to really, really do that thing. AJ aggressive. I've been harping on the Okongwu a lot, but I'm really glad he came out of his slump tonight. So yeah, I feel like we practiced some good habits tonight. I feel like we won the right way, not necessarily just based off of talent.
I mean, if I my only complaint for the night, and I think I said it at the beginning before y'all came in, so I don't know if y'all heard me. My only complaint is Trey Young and these 3 point and his 3 point shooting, bro. He shot 52% from the field. Let me pull up this. Like, this blows my mind. He shoot 52% from the field, right? But then he shot 2 for 11 from three. And my theory is this: why you taking 11 threes? But two, if you cut that in half, right? So instead of 11, say he shot 5 threes, right? And shot at that shitty percentage, which is probably making one. No, shit, I don't think you can even hit that percentage, but it'd have been like one for five, right?
20%.
That leaves another 6 shots that if he just shot his regular shots that he normally take, and you shooting at a 50% clip, that's 6 more points he leaving off the board by messing with these stupid ass threes. Bro, his 3 point shooting is so bad. Like, it's almost, to me, like, I can't tell if he in a slump or he just can't shoot the three ball. Like, that's how, like, baffled I am when he shoots, because, bro, he be missing bad. It ain't going in and out. It ain't rattling inside the rim and pop. Bro, it's clank, clank. And I'm just saying, I just wish he played more efficient with the 3 point attempts. I like it when he take like 6. You see what I'm saying? When he take like 6, he should not be hitting double digits in 3 point attempts unless his ass is on fire. Now, granted, we was up big almost the whole game, so I can understand you probably had a couple of threes where he's just like, man, fuck this, I'm finna pull this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we up so big. But that's if I'm just nitpicking tonight. If I'm nitpicking.
I think the only thing this might have, feel like the fact that he took those 11, this was the perfect game for him to take those 11. And I feel like there wasn't one time in the game where he put the momentum of the Hawks on the line with the three. So
okay, I can agree with that.
So this was kind of a game to where he could hopefully kind of find a rhythm. Well, somewhat of a rhythm. You know, so
yeah,
I was fine with each one of the 11 because, you know, in the scouting report, you don't want to let Trey in the paint.
Right.
So it's going to naturally leave him open for, well, not open, but what the defense is giving him is more of an outside shot than getting in the paint.
Yeah,
and you got to keep the defense honest too.
They're gonna leave him.
Yeah. Even though he's missing,
they're gonna leave him space because they want him to shoot the three. Remember,
right.
2 years ago. Remember 2 years ago, they was like, "Hey, man, you got to pick this dude up at half court." Now they be like, "Man, I just let him shoot that shit."
They were saying that shit on damn. They were saying that based on the highlights, not necessarily the whole game, because they weren't really watching us like that.
What's good, Mike?
Yo, what up, fellas?
What's up, bro?
What's your thoughts tonight, my guy?
I mean, you know, good win, needed win. A good timing on the schedule, you know, to get the Magic and stuff like that, and you know, not go up against you know, a real contender on the road or whatnot. So, but anyway, you know, I don't want to take anything away from the win, but you know, it was on time basically. I mean, I can be nitpicky, I guess, on some things or whatever. Trey played a good game. Uh, I like the Murray shot the ball well, but I don't know. I feel like I still kind of, I don't know. I kind of want to see something different from Murray. I want to see him kind of get his points a little different. I mean, I don't really have too much issue with the turnovers. I don't say I don't have issue with the turnovers. You need to limit the turnovers. Trey did great tonight. He only had like 2 turnovers, I think. So that was great by him. DJ definitely need to come down on turnovers. But I don't know. It's just watching. It's just like at some point I feel like, or when we play better teams or whatever, or it could have been the thing with Miami because Miami's a good defensive team. But like, yeah, Murray's predictable as hell, and like I don't know. I like playing defense, so it's just like looking at it from that standpoint or whatever. I don't know. I kind of want to see something different from Murray. I mean, he get to his spots and stuff like that though, but I don't
You're
know. I
right,
just feel
man.
like it's
You're
predictable.
right. He do the
Oh, you
exact
sound
same
right.
shit. He do
Okay.
the same shit. He
Yeah.
drive the lane. Hey, look, he drive the lane. He always stop at the free throw line, and he always go. He'll go depending on what side he on. He'll stop, go to the, and then he'll lateral to like the corner of the 3 point. I mean, of the free throw line, and
Free
pull
throw.
up from there.
Yeah.
He always do that, man. It never. It's like
Yeah.
clockwork. It's
Um,
he
Yeah.
does that more than he
But
actually gets to the basket.
no comment on that.
but I think that it is like,
No,
even though it's
no.
predictable, it's good that you
Mhm.
have an NBA player that knows where his good spots are on the
No,
floor, and he tries
I,
to
I
get to
I
those
agree.
spots.
I agree, Jared. I agree completely because yes, technically speaking, you want to play to your strengths. You want to, get to your spot and you want to knock the shot down. Like I get that. I agree completely. But it's just I'm just gonna keep an eye on it as the season goes and like when we get into those big time games and stuff like that and good defensive teams and how defenses start keying in on it and everything like that and see you know Hayes, I know Matt would be like, well, then it's coaching. He got to do something.
Right.
Like,
Nah, he just need a
hey, I
counter.
just be like, yeah, I like players need to know how to play basketball too, though.
Yeah.
I get it, coaching. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I want to move on real quick. I appreciated John Collins. I hate that he got hurt, man, because your boy be playing FanDuel, man, and I called myself being smart, and I had John Collins and Clint tonight. And John Collins got hurt, man. So that pissed me off, man. I was in good position until he got hurt, though, on my FanDuel lineup. But anyway, I want to give him his props, though, for being aggressive. Another
Hmm.
game, probably about the third one in a row. I noticed he started the season that way, but it seemed like he kind of fell off of that for a minute when he was disappearing. Everybody got back on their whole trade John Collins stuff. Y'all know I'm not the biggest John Collins guy, but he's being more aggressive. In the past, I've tried to argue that like John Collins get opportunities. Everybody like, oh, you need to draw plays for him. I'm like, plays is overrated when it comes to basketball. When that ball come to you, you should be able to make a play. Like I know Matt, you saying all that, but I'm just saying, what's a fundamental basketball? I talked to you about this to you the other day, Matt. As a basketball player, the ball gets swung to me. I supposed to already catch the ball in triple threat. Well, I can make a play 3 ways, okay? And a lot of times these fools don't even be that way. They just catch the ball and just be like, and throw it back. His
Hmm.
aggressiveness, when he get the ball, is opening stuff up for him. And I compared it to AJ. Look at AJ when he get the ball. AJ is looking to do something. And then he passed. I mean, a couple times tonight, I'm like, God damn, AJ, you trying to shoot too much. Like, let him pass that hoe. But that's also the benefit of AJ. Like, he plays aggressively or whatever, though. But anyway, man, overall good game, on time game. You know what I'm saying? I'm going on, so I'll let somebody else chop it up.
What's your thoughts on the game tonight, Point? And then Tanju, go right after Point when he finished.
All right.
I think it was a good win, needed win. I think Gerald was the one who said that as far as like a morale booster. I mean, it was a solid win, but I kind of got a little frustrated myself just because, like, just the tempo of the game, it was just frustrating to me because I'm like, yo, the way that the flow of this game's going, even when they started to make a little run, like, it just felt like we had good control. It was annoying. Like, why can't we just play like this more often than not? Like when I was looking at Trey, for example, and looking at like the passes he was making and stuff, like this is the version. I agree that the 3-pointers were a little bit too much, and I'll get to that in a second. But when I was just looking at like the flow of everything, like guys are touching the ball, getting shots up. I know a couple guys went down, but it's like the activity didn't seem to drop. That's like, for me, I'm like, this is the best version of Trey. Like, if you want to see Eastern Conference Finals caliber Hawks, you need this version more often than not. And it was just a little frustrating because it feels like against the more inferior teams that are struggling in the lottery, top 5, top 3 picks, it's like we see that come out more. But against the bigger teams, it's almost as if it's like, I got to prove myself and I got to prove that I'm this big player. When we already know that, you just have to play like it. So I'll give my flowers there. Like I said, man, it sucks that we had a couple guys go down. I agree with Matt. I think that Hunter probably shouldn't have even played to begin with.
That being said, though, man, I love the activity that Culver gave us. I know he's not a known shooter, but when you see him flying around for offensive boards, stuff like that, I mean, how many guys on this team really do that? That are willing to make that late cut when a guy's attacking the basket for an and one or a putback. We don't have a lot of guys on the team that really do that. We would like for someone like Hunter to do that. He don't really do it. We know when Bogey get back, he's not really going to do that. So it's nice to be able to have somebody with a unique role. You could tell like he definitely earned those points. He was definitely active around the glass. It was solid. Like I said, I'm not gonna go crazy about it because I feel like this win should have been off the back of a 3-4 game win streak. But I'll take it. It is what it is.
All right. I mean, like I said, I mean, what I did like about this game is we actually came in and did what we had to do. If you looked at this team, if you compared this team to the Magic on paper, you would say we better than them by double digits. And we came in and we finally played a game to where we should win, and we did, but we didn't make it a damn last minute thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Like,
I agree.
We took care of business.
Yeah, we should have beat them like this. I said that earlier. This is exactly what we should have did against the Rockets. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not, I'm not going to dwell on that. But it's like this, man. Only thing I nitpick about today is just this 3-point shooting, man. Trey has he got to limit them attempts, man. I like him when he's around about 6 or 7 attempts a night. He usually shoots pretty different. He usually shoots pretty decent from 3 when he around that 6-7 attempt per night. Sucks for John that he got hurt, but at least he can't shoot no goddamn threes. Cause I'm tired of him shooting them shits too. Okay, I'm tired of him shooting them damn threes too. While you bullshitting, but
keep shooting.
Yeah, if you a shooter.
Johnson, I just gotta keep shooting them. He open.
But then somebody say that. Somebody told me they leave you open for a reason.
Nah, I ain't necessarily for a reason completely like that. I mean, he ain't.
I would look at all you gotta do is look at the numbers. I'll leave them open all day. I'll let them shoot.
No. How you tell somebody can't shoot is if somebody closed out or not. People close out on John Collins. If they don't close out on you, that's how you know you ain't no shooter. Ain't nobody worried about
like
you.
if Ben Simmons back there or something.
I mean,
ain't nobody closing out on Pat Beverly. Ain't nobody closing out on that.
All you gotta do is look at John Collins shooting from 3. The percentage tell you everything you need to know.
I know he just in a slump. He's not shooting great now. The percentage is not good. I get that, but at the same time, though, we want John Collins to get that going, bro. And for him to get that going, he got to shoot it.
But he's not gonna get it going. He gonna shoot this bad the whole year.
It ain't even up to like 20 games, 20-something games.
Yeah, I disagree on that, man. I think he'll get it on
that because at the same time,
to keep the offense open, he got to be able to shoot that.
No, that's why they keep shooting them threes.
I know why.
Yep. Even if they ain't gonna make them, they gonna try to spread the offense.
Man, listen. If he keeps shooting at this clip, okay. If he keeps shooting at this clip, we ain't finna spread nothing. His man ain't even finna go out there. He gonna go out there on some bullshit.
I hear you, Damon, but at the same time too, like you also got to look at like his mechanics, right? It's not like John all of a sudden has horrible shooting mechanics and it's not there. Like he's just in a bad slump. And let's be real, like we've seen guys.
Bro, he's never
bigs.
Look at what he's doing, man. Look at what he's doing, bro. He's never shot this many threes. Look at the numbers. Last year, he shot good, but he was taking about 3 to 4 3-point shots a night, okay? And he was shooting pretty decent. But right now,
that's because we had Gallo, Herter, and Bogdanovic.
That's true.
Back.
Okay, now that
everybody's shooting threes.
So what's it mean?
How many shot the year before that, Demar?
He
You
shot
heard
less than that. He shot less than that.
That's why
the
everybody's
year before, right?
breaking threes because we still
Every
trying to
year,
keep some kind of 3-point identity,
But
but we don't
every
got
but
year.
his
both guys.
attempts going up per year though.
We ain't got them 3-point shooters no more. So they still gonna shoot them. Like same thing with
But
Trae Young.
What I'm
He's
saying
shooting
is
more.
this.
He's
Well,
shooting
Trey.
more threes because we ain't got the 3-point shooters. And Trey
Well,
was good on the line before because he didn't have to carry the weight of shooting threes.
then why is he shooting bad this year?
Because they just trying to
I
keep the same
I
shit.
think
They
he
trying
just
to
in a slump.
I think if you put John
nah, but they trying to
I
get their
think he just
chemistry
in a slump.
together still.
if you put
They still trying to
John,
get their chemistry together.
just let John take mid-range jumpers. He shoots excellent from mid-range. I don't
I would love it,
understand.
man.
You
Now,
right.
I
You
agree with
right,
that. I agree with
Lamont.
that.
We're not.
Hey,
let him
there's
y'all
what I
let him
want.
about
There's
it.
what I want to happen, and then there's what's really happening.
y'all
Y'all
JT
right about
never got open like just regular mid jumpers or something like that, or he like say for example Murray mid range jumpers. His mid range jumpers come from him catching it in the post or
and
15 feet
creating.
basically, and he turns and shoot it. It's not no crazy. So if anything, you want John Collins to get more post opportunities so he can do
Yeah.
his quick turnaround shot
That's
that
what,
he's open.
yeah,
But
his
we
shoot
don't
from
do no
mid-range. I know John.
John never
I
caught
never
the. But I'm saying though, but
I never
his
said he
attempt
did. All I said was put
no,
John. We know
but
where
that's
he
what I'm saying.
good at. We know where he good at. The number tell us where he good at. Put him in those positions. I don't care if you got to throw it to him in
Bruh,
the post.
y'all majority of people complain and say they don't want John getting the ball in the post. I'm saying that's where he get his mid-range shot at from. When you just
Bro,
blanket say he shoots
I ain't
great
never
from the
said
mid-range, that sounds to the I guess naked ear or somebody who don't watch John Collins like he just be out here pulling up mid-range on
no,
folks.
but
It be
I'm
from the
talking to
post that he
y'all
turns around.
I'm talking to y'all who follow the Hawks. That's why I didn't say,
Right.
hey, go.
So but
That's why I didn't go into
the man
detail. When I say John
he
shooting,
just in a slump though. I'm just gonna say this real
no,
quick.
he in
He
a
just in
slump.
a slump.
No. He in a
His shot
slump.
No,
attempts
he
are
in a
going
slump.
up. His shot
No,
I
attempts
agree
are
with
going
that.
up.
he in a
His shot
slump.
attempts are going
In a
up
slump.
though, bro, because he is just more comfortable in his game in pulling up from threes. His
What
shot
I'm
attempts
saying
from
is
three has
this.
gone up every single year.
This is what I'm saying, man. He is terrible from three. Okay.
He's not terrible from
Now
three.
that he getting real attempts,
You
and
mean
But
he's
you,
right
not
now?
and not
but
right now, he's
Somebody in the
terrible.
comments saying something that you
I
said
know, but
now,
we
bro.
can't just
It's
go
something.
off right now. We got to go off a
He shoots.
career.
He's the
Oh
best
my
free throw
God.
shooter
That's
on
what
the
the
team
coaches are
right now,
going
bro.
off.
So
That's
he
what
can
the
shoot.
whole franchise is going off.
Listen,
Same thing with
man.
Trae Young.
Listen.
If you look at their careers,
Collins
and
right now.
we only 22, 23 games in the season. So you don't just like pull the plug on it. You got to like let them keep on shooting.
Listen, man.
That's how it goes. Same
Listen.
thing with Trae.
Listen.
Like you said, Trae scored 30 something points, but he was horrible from 3-point tonight.
Make
Trash.
sure when you say horrible from three, make sure you say horrible from three again, because he's a terrible
Yeah,
three-point shooter.
again.
He's like
Right.
he's
But
like at a very I don't even know if he in the 30s yet. But my point
nah,
is
but
this,
that's
man.
like
My point is
honestly, that's
this.
like
This is my point, though. This is my point about Collins and why they need to stop the damn 3-point bullshit. Right. This is my point. You lose production every time he go out there and he gives you a 1 for 9 night at 3, which is consistent. It's not like he giving me 3 good nights of 3-point shooting, then a random bad night.
but
He
that's
had
20 games.
bro.
That's 20 games out of like 300 and something games.
What is his shooting
400,
percentage from
300,
3
400
is
games.
terrible. But guess what? I can get I'd rather get 2 points from his mid-range game, right? Than no points from the 3. He not giving me nothing from 3. Before he even got hurt, he was again over again.
What was? Can we look at his shooting though in the last 2 to 3 games though? And then also too, I want to say is that I acknowledge since game 1 this season, John Collins has been more aggressive. Again, going back to what I was saying beforehand, when it's talk about people saying plays need to be called. No, not all the time. When that ball get touched, you got an opportunity to make something happen. John Collins right now is more so seizing that a lot more now. You see him when the ball comes to him, he is pulling it. So it's like it both goes hand in hand. You can't. We want him to be more aggressive, so then we're gonna have to go through this period of, I guess, him getting his shooting percentage right or whatever. Because John
Because
Collins is being aggressive right now. I can't knock him
But
for him being aggressive.
And he
how,
lightweight goofy.
but how we got low IQ players, but you want them to make decisions constantly on the fly?
How do we have low
So they get
IQ
their
players?
IQ up.
No. I'll answer that. Low IQ players can get smarter. So I'm giving John Collins credit for being more aggressive.
IQ up. Got to get their IQ
he's
up.
being more aggressive.
If we trying to win a
John Collins
championship, they got to do shit they ain't never done before.
I just think it's in the middle. He should shoot threes because you have to shoot threes to keep the floor space because they're already last in the league in 3-point attempts per game. So he does need
because
to shoot
we
them.
can't shoot them. That's why.
He just needs to shoot. He just needs to shoot less of them. Maybe like instead of 7,
I
he
agree.
needs to
That's
shoot
what
4.
I just said. Listen, bro.
I hear you, Demar.
He is shooting 22% from 3. Do you understand me? That's you're not getting, bro. He not making a 3 unless he give you 5 attempts. That's terrible.
Let me ask you a question.
What's up?
I ain't worried about it.
If you take the whole Atlanta Hawks and you take John Collins, just 3-point shooting, ideally, how many 3-pointers do you want the whole team to take, and how many do you want John Collins to take of that total?
With the current my current starters,
the current roster,
and we shoot how we shoot right now, we need to be dead last in 3-point attempts because we can't make.
We are.
No, I'm saying, give me
exactly.
A number. Give me a number.
Whatever it is, whatever's last, that's what we need to be. Because
I think we already.
That's not working though. But that's not working.
We dead last in 3.
But Demar, we already last. We already last, and we complaining. We still complaining about taking too many threes. We already last.
Yeah, 32. We 32.
I'm complaining, Gerald, because this is to my point. My point is I can get. Listen, that's why when I said Trae Young, 2 for 11 from 3, right? Listen to me. I'm thinking production. Okay.
No, I get exactly.
So with 9, what's that?
We get what you're saying, bro.
I get what you're saying. I'm asking.
You're not getting the fact that we have to shoot it still. You're not getting that fact that we have to shoot it,
bro. That's why I cut it in half. I understand you have to shoot the 3. That's why I cut his attempts in half. Remember, I gave y'all the.
But we already shoot last.
When I said
can't get lower than that. How can we get lower than shooting last though already though?
Yeah, that's why I asked for an exact. That's why
whatever we shoot, whatever we average per game, take 32. Another 5 off of it.
So go double.
Where we already like shoot the lowest attempts they said. So you want us to go lower?
Right,
27?
correct.
27 threes a game. I don't know if you could do that. I don't know if you go that.
Why
might
not
not be possible,
not with Trae Young. Not with Trae Young. We have no post game, Damon. No post game. Trae Young needs to get in the paint. Clint Capella needs lobs. We have to at least attempt those threes to keep people thinking that we're gonna shoot them alone, so we can have some.
You gotta remember.
We winning games. Listen, we shoot already the least amount, correct? And we ain't had a post game in probably 3 years, okay? But guess what? We winning games. What I'm talking about is this is the thing right here. This is the point y'all missing. It's the production. I don't have to go and shoot 43 to keep the defense honest. Number one, I don't have to do that. That's number one. Number two, we the worst shooting team from 3. So I don't want to shoot anymore. But guess what? What's our shooting percentage as a team from the field? What's our shooting percentage from the free throw line as a team?
I'm about to look. I think it's like 40.
Look that up.
That's why we win in games because of what you're saying.
I don't know about winning games, but
we win games because we shoot good from the free throw line as a team, and which I said we need to double. Which I said we need to double our free throw attempts if anybody else can get to the free throw line besides Trae Young. And then look at our field goal percentage. Every game we win, we shoot good from the field. We suck from 3. But y'all over here talk about no. If we keep shooting it, no, F that. I don't get no production from 0 attempts.
But Demond, did we shoot the same amount of threes? Did we take the same amount of attempts in those games you said we win and had high field goal percent?
No,
did we have the same amount of
No, we don't. We don't.
46.
That's what I'm saying. That's my point. We don't shoot
For
that
the
many
season.
threes when we win games. That's why I came up with this theory. I already went through that's why every time the first thing I do when I come up here is look at the stats. I go straight to the stat. When
40.
we'll shoot 50-some%
It's just
from
the
the
timing
field
of the thing.
and then
If
shoot
they moving the
22% for
ball,
three.
if they moving the ball and they open, shoot it. I don't really care. It can be 100 attempts in the game. If all 100 came open and from ball movement, I'm okay with it.
I don't say a lot, Gerald. I don't say a lot.
No,
we miss some. I don't say a lot though.
We miss a lot of open shots.
Hey, Damon.
We missed a lot of
can
open
I go ahead
shots.
and get my little? Can I go ahead and get my little recap of the game real quick?
Go ahead, Tandrew. Give your recap.
Okay, cool. So I just want to add some new shit. I just want to give.
Hey, Tandrew, you a smoker, ain't you?
I smoke weed. I smoke cigarettes. I drink.
I could just tell we got that same vibe. I feel you. Go ahead.
Yeah. I be trying to like hide it and shit, but after a while, I'm just like,
don't
man,
hide it, man. I'm coming up here blowed all the time. Don't hide it. Go ahead.
Word. Yeah, I'm a Cali nigga. Like you know what I'm saying? That's culture.
I know, man. Y'all got some good weed out there too, man. It's legal too out there. Shit.
Yeah.
I was out there. Go ahead, my bad, bro. I'm over here, but go ahead. I'm over here.
No, it's hella legal out here. I remember I used to live in Houston for like 2 years, and for 3 years, and then I remember out there it was like hella. One of the homies got a case for a half a blunt, and he got his license suspended, all kind of stuff. I was so happy to come back to Cali. I can't even lie.
They do your ass like rush out this mug.
I'm telling you.
With Brittany Griner.
I'm telling you.
Go ahead, give your recap, my guy.
All right, so my recap on the game. I feel like it wasn't like our team. We want to have exciting ass basketball. We want to have highlights and do all kinds of crazy shit. Tonight, it wasn't as exciting, but it was. I mean, all of us was on our. You know what I mean? Even when we had a 20-point lead at the end of the third quarter, I was still sitting there like, I'm not gonna relax. You know what I'm saying? Because these niggas could hella fuck off this game right now, just doing dumb shit. So I want to give Nate his props for throwing Krejci in, for throwing Culver in. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, Matt
don't like that, man. Matt don't like that.
I'm not worried about that. I'm just saying Nate did something different tonight, and give him his props.
Wow, man.
He had no choice. He had no choice. But go ahead.
You gonna give Nate any credit tonight?
No, he had a choice. He could have put them Holiday brothers in there.
Nate don't get no credit tonight, and I be defending Nate.
Hey, why you don't give no credit, man? Why you don't give no credit?
Man, niggas was hurt left and right. I mean, people were hurt. It's just simple as that. JJ hurt before. Bro, I've been wanting to see Vic play all season, but I know that Vic only got in the game for one reason. Because there was just so many injuries. He had to play. He had to get in the game. And then, he had a lead.
I got a slight rebuttal on that.
Hey, come on, Coach Carter. Coach Carter, here he come. Come on, Coach Carter.
Hey, man. Them Holiday brothers ain't touched the floor tonight, right?
No, Aaron played.
Aaron pretty decent.
That shit 0 minutes, didn't it?
Aaron, stop it. He not decent.
Bro, I mean,
is Aaron still on the bench? Is Aaron on the bench? I ain't seen him.
Aaron played tonight.
Yeah, he played tonight.
Let me look.
No, he did.
Well, he did.
No, he did.
It said 0 minutes.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Is he on the bench though? Y'all seen him? I ain't seen him. Y'all seen him?
I'm tripping. I thought I saw him tonight. I don't know.
I thought I seen him.
Nah, Forrest got out there.
Neither one of them played. That's why I'm gonna give Nate credit.
Hey, don't get me line.
He played.
I was watching the game.
He played 1 minute,
so I couldn't tell.
He played what?
Aaron Holiday.
He played 1 minute. I thought I seen his short ass out there.
All right, so
I didn't know he was still trapping on the team.
Y'all over here got me second guessing my own eyes.
He played the last 2 minutes.
It was the last minute of the game, but he played.
Well,
yeah,
he
that's
ain't
what they
played.
said.
He ain't played.
No, but that's great news though. I am happy to hear that. I thought Aaron Holiday wasn't on the bench at all. Like that's why he ain't been playing.
Yeah,
like
Nate, that's why I gave Nate credit.
because he could
I
have
give him
played
a
them
little credit.
Holiday brothers instead of
I give him a
Vic
little credit.
and yeah, just a little bit instead of Vic and
I give him a
Culver.
little credit.
I
You
still don't
know,
understand.
Okay.
I still don't
When you
understand
when
why. I don't
Gerald,
understand
when
why
you
he ain't played Vic more. Vic, he a
exactly,
goon.
Vic,
Vic a
yeah,
goon.
I'm telling you, man,
He a goon,
I am
bro.
extremely interested in seeing Vic play, man. Like,
He a
like
I
get
think
goon.
consistent
I
minutes.
think he
I
just
am.
like his tattoo on the left side, bro.
What does
He
Nah,
look
tattoo on
man,
the
he
he
left
just
looked
side
the
say?
part.
nah.
Bro,
He
you
say
never
look
seen,
the
bro.
part.
That's
You know what I'm
leave
saying?
Fido.
so
It look like
You
he
never
got
seen
some mob ties though. He
you
got
never
mob
seen his
ties, I think.
you never seen his highlights?
Mm-mm.
No,
I
I mean
just
I seen his highlights, but I can see him play though. I can see in the
Bruh, go
little
watch
bit
them
that I see
highlights.
from him the
Go watch them
potential.
highlights. Go
so
watch his highlights
No,
when he was at
I, I,
OKC, bro.
I seen a
so
little
Gerald,
bit,
I got a question
a
for you,
little bit,
Gerald.
but I like to look at.
Since Nate gets and Mike, since Nate get credit tonight for the
Because y'all talking
game.
about his rotation.
I need to get you a
Well,
fire
No,
Nate
no, no,
hat.
no. My
no,
question is,
our
is
three Vic need to be a point
sustainable?
guard.
Say what,
Is it
Matt?
sustainable?
Yeah, this game
Hell
tonight, can
yeah.
it carry over to Friday?
Say the whole question over. I couldn't hear you.
Is it
Bruh.
sustainable
Hey
to
man,
Friday?
listen.
Hey,
Hey,
I gotta know.
hey, listen, let me
Do they
say
think
this
it's
real quick, man.
sustainable?
Let me say this real quick, man. This dude, Matt, bro, I promise you, he gonna want us to lose until Nate is fired, bro.
Bruh,
No,
you can't even tell he a Hawks fan.
Bruh, he has like, bro, he be having. Hey, when he said he thought we was gonna lose to
Sacramento. I did.
hey, oh, hey, they was waiting for you to come in the chat after that game, bro. They were waiting for
Hey,
your ass, man.
I was surprised.
Hey,
But those were the trade games.
Matt rather the team lose all the games and Nate get fired than us win and Nate stay.
I told you, Matt want his agenda to come through more than his narrative to come true more than the damn win.
No. I just don't want y'all to take the games against the bad teams and get carried away, because when we play the good teams, these bad red flags that we see is going to keep reoccurring.
But Matt, no matter what win we get, your ass still the same.
I said it was a good win. What you want me to say? I said it was a good win.
We won one game the other night, bro, and Matt's response was, "We ran the pick and roll 89 times." I'm like, but we won the game.
Hey, but now what was your question, Matt? Though, what you said is it sustainable?
Get that out, man. Go ahead.
Is it sustainable against the good? We know we all four know we can beat the bad teams, but it's sustainable against the good teams. Tonight, what you saw tonight.
So that's kind of why I mentioned that in the beginning. The way we played, we practiced a lot of good habits on the floor tonight. That is what we need to carry over in order to be able to consistently beat good teams. We'll see Friday night against Joker, if it carries over. But we played the right way tonight, in my opinion. And
speaking of that, how we gonna man? Who we starting? John ain't finna be back. All right, he ain't coming back off that ankle. So
Cole, I guess. Who the hell?
You can't start no damn Jared Culver. You better.
Oh, you know what?
I guess you're gonna start.
Hey,
AJ.
I'm gonna get my wish, Matt. I'm gonna get my wish that DeMar cussed me out about.
What,
bruh? It might be a Kongwu and Capella in at the same time.
Bro, you just told me that John needs to shoot threes, and you gonna put a Kongwu in there?
No, I'm saying I'm assuming John not playing.
JJ come back.
Bro,
I don't think so. They say he got an ankle injury.
Coming back. He hurt, ain't he?
He got an ankle injury.
JJ.
Yeah, I'm assuming DeMar that John's not coming back.
John about to lose Friday.
But
I'm gonna tell you right now, we're gonna kill us.
He jacked his ankle up, bro. He ain't coming back. What's that?
That's why I said a Kongwu and Clint.
You can't start a Kongwu and Clint, bro.
Now we're gonna kill us. Aaron Gordon gonna kill us.
Friday, so
Hey,
so who we gonna start at the 4?
Hey, always on point, man. I can't hear you. I don't know.
Who you gonna start at the 4 then, DeMar?
You trying to say something?
You can start. Where's Jalen Johnson at?
He hurt.
Jalen,
he got an ankle.
But Jalen, he supposedly had this ankle for what minute now, right? I mean, for a couple games.
He missed 3 games.
He really lost his minutes, but it's his ankle.
He lost his minutes to who? Who he loses his minutes to, Jared?
AJ. He lost a little bit.
They don't play the same position.
Hey, he lost in the Forest.
Hey, y'all think Hunter gonna come back by Friday or no?
Stop it.
Nah, he needs
Hunter. Hunter's soft, man.
He the last one that need to be trying.
Mike, how you gonna play with a messed up hip?
Bruh, that ain't why he left the game, bruh. He left the game because he got knee in the thigh. He had a thigh bruise. You ever got knee in the thigh before hooping?
Bro, that shit hurt, boy. That shit feel like it clump up.
But you sit down, massage.
All you can do is massage it out.
Like,
That's it.
come on, man. Soft, bro. Like, God damn, DeAndre.
I don't want him playing. I don't want him playing because I don't want.
Well, that's
they don't want him playing. I mean,
that's
we gotta wrap him up in bubble wrap, man. We just paid him and stuff. We need him to play every game. We need him to go through a full season.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'll be back, y'all.
You turn around, he's gonna be out 3-4 months. We can't have that.
I'll be back, y'all.
All right, man. Hey, I mean, shit. Well, I ain't really got much to say tonight, family. I mean, we beat their ass, as we should have. Now, guess what? If we would have lost, it's probably been about a 3-hour show tonight. Shit, we would have lost this bullshit.
Somebody wouldn't have been invited back to Atlanta if they would have.
I got a question though. What we seeing from Capella, man? Is this the real Capella, or he just going through do we expect him to go back to 8 points and 8 rebounds? Because he's been hooping the past couple weeks.
It's been longer than the past couple of weeks.
I mean, they featuring him for whatever reason. I don't know, but I mean, I guess he's scoring. So
because he one of the top he one of the top 5s in the league.
You said what?
He one of the top 5s in the league.
Bro, what you need for whatever reason, man?
Hey, man. Hey, don't worry. Hey, Matt heard you the first time, Matt.
I know he heard me.
Top 5. Top 6.
Hey, you need
I know he
nickname Matt.
Why we gotta stretch things? Why we gotta make things bigger than what they are?
No, I'm saying can we
rein it in a little bit? Can we rein it in a little bit?
He said it already though. He said when Clint is on point, he can be one of the top centers in the league. When he playing this game, he's on point.
I mean, I agree with him because I said the same thing before. I'm just laughing because I'm laughing at Matt because Matt was like, "What? Say that again? What'd you say?"
Matt don't like nobody on the Hawks right now, man.
Hey, Matt say the whole Hawks are the ops until Nate get fired.
Yeah, he don't like none of them. He don't like nobody.
As long as Nate here, he wishes nothing but Matt probably got some voodoo going on back there.
He said, I don't worry about top nothing in the league. I ain't worried about Clint. He ain't nothing.
I mean, if he could give you 20, what do you have tonight? 20 and 20? No,
but why we need Clint to give us over 20 points when we got one of the top 10 scorers in the league? He should be top 5, and then we got DeJounte Murray. Like,
no, he don't. Nobody said he got an average 20 points.
That's what Matt just said. He said
no. I said tonight. If he give me,
he said how much did he score tonight?
No, 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, real talk.
I want to go back to Damon's point earlier about the 3-point shooting. Because
come on, man. Because I'm already
no. Hear me out here.
I got time today. I'm already high.
I understand where you're coming from about production, and I agree with you. John is shooting too much threes.
That's what I said.
I got 2 quick points.
Okay.
I got a question, and then I got a point. Number 1, if you want us to keep shooting the least amount of threes and find other ways to score, does that not bode to what folks have been saying about you're now gonna have to have Nate come up with a creative way to get John in the best opportunity?
My ear. Right? Shit, I got a rebuttal for that.
No, man. What I'm saying is this, man. This is what I'm saying. It ain't that deep. John shoots a very high percentage from everywhere on the court except the 3-point line. All I'm saying is put him in those places where we have seen him do the little turnaround jumper, the little face-up jumper, the little runner push shit he do, where he's shooting 55, 60%. The dude, bro, let me tell you something. Colin's shooting a career low 50% from the field. You hear what I just said? A career low 50% from the field.
I
And
agree
it's
with
due,
you, Demar.
and it's
I
due
agree
to them
with you.
stupid ass 3-point shots that he taken. And the 21% from 3.
I understand. No, I understand where you're coming from. That's not well. My question is saying this, right? Because it's easy for us to look at our team and say, yo, take the ball in the high post, take the ball, you know what I mean, in the low block, make a move, do you. But look at it from the perspective of the defense. I got DeJounte Murray, who is a subpar 3-point shooter. Some nights he can get hot, but overall he's a 32% 3-point shooter. Clint Capella is a 0, right?
Right.
And then you already know that John Collins is kind of shaky. So that paint is already kind of packed, right? Can we agree with that?
No, I don't agree.
So you think that there's enough spacing in the paint for John to get the ball in the mid-range to do work? Is that what you're saying?
You never seen John Collins get the ball and score the basketball?
No, I understand that.
You
But what
do-
I'm saying,
So what I'm saying is,
the mind ain't trying to see it that way.
what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this.
Okay.
Y'all making it difficult. Okay, y'all over here trying to
No,
say,
we're not.
well, what if he do that? Listen, the same
I
way
asked you that
the
when
same
he on the
way,
court with who?
the same way he's been scoring the ball since he's been here, which isn't the 3 ball. The
But
same
who
way
be
he
on
been
the court, bro? It's the
Who
same reason why John Collins not involved in the pick and roll all the time when a certain person is on the court.
So
And when this certain person is on the court,
Clint, well, let's listen. That's why they trying to make him go to the 3, so that way they can do the little pick and roll with Capella. That's why they want.
Well, that's
him to
my
go out
second
there.
point, low key.
But
That's my second point.
what I'm saying is
don't
this:
disagree with that.
you're not getting the production that you could be getting from John. Instead of shooting 6 threes, cut it to 3 and take those other 3 attempts, put him in a position
What I'm saying,
where he has a higher
this is
percentage
Travis'
of
dumbass
the
thing.
basketball.
So I agree with that point, Damon, but can we also say that against some teams that might not work?
Against who? Because he can't shoot the 3, bro. He can't shoot.
Let me say this, bro. Hey, let me say this. Damon, this is why I wanted to trade for Sabonis, but we couldn't because Clint Capella had that dumbass thing or whatever. You say hell no or whatever, but Sabonis is the same size as Clint, and I believe that JC can play better alongside of a Sabonis because you can switch that out and being on the court. Because like with Clint being on the court, JC has to be in the spaces that he is. That's why I say he got to try and attack more, put the ball on the ground or whatever, but he's going to be spaced out with Clint on the floor. It's just the way it's going to be because Clint can't shoot. Clint can't do nothing. Clint comes out of the paint. He is no more serviceable on offense whatsoever. If Clint comes out of that paint and outside 3-point line, if he even stand, you already just said Clint is a 0. At least JC is somewhat of a threat to shoot. So he's automatically the person when it comes to the 2 bigs and you playing space and pace. This ain't old school basketball when both on the block and then the point guard is throwing it down. No, our whole offense is about the guards getting into the paint. So therefore, these bigs gotta be out the way so they can get in there. That's the whole point of everything we do. So that's what I'm saying, though. It's like we got to decide, and Travis got to decide what the hell he really wants. But that's why I want to get a Sabonis type. So, because the thing is, though, if you want to stop shooting so many threes, well, then you damn sure better get some post players. And we ain't got no post players. So therefore,
hold that thought real quick.
And that's why I say I've been saying it. Upgrade the center position.
That's all I'm just trying to get around to is that the fact that Travis damn stupid nigga to play.
The center position on our team is the weakest link on the floor.
No.
Yes, it is.
I don't think that's the right term. I don't think that's the right term.
I'm explaining to y'all. On the offensive side of the ball,
I don't know if weakest link
is. He is on the offensive side of the ball. You playing 4-on-5, bro. Unless you're throwing him an alley-oop. You playing 4-on-5. You can't throw him the ball nowhere else on the court besides an alley-oop, or he pushing them a little pushback. Or he getting the bunnies.
Hey, let me say something.
On the defensive side, he good if they got bigs who don't shoot. But guess what? If their big can shoot, guess what they're gonna do? Just like everybody was saying, their bigs is going to step out to clear the lane. So that makes his defense, you don't get the full benefit of his defense because he's out of the lane now. That's why you be seeing John Collins coming over, getting his credit on the help defense, because they'll pull Capella out, or now they just take his ass out the game sometimes.
So real quick, right? Back to my original point. To go on to my man's comment about Sabonis, the reason why I personally would not want Sabonis is because low-key, he's actually very slow. He's very flat-footed. And defensively, he's not mobile enough to be able to move around the way Clint is, right? Like when Clint gets beat sometimes, the way he's able to cover ground for a chase down block or board is actually a lot quicker than people give him credit for, right? I'll say that. Personally, I'm not willing to give up that interior defense for more post play, right? On top of that, Nate had Sabonis for years. Couldn't maximize that, right?
Especially when you factor in the offense of Trae Young.
Hey, we about to fire Nate anyway, right? That's what y'all say.
Well, exactly. So why are we gonna get a player that fit his system?
Hold on. The second.
Hold on. Point. Let me ask you a question. Point.
What are you talking about?
Point. Let me ask you a question. Hold on, bro.
Go ahead.
Are you sitting here and telling me that Clint Capella is better than Sabonis?
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I said at all.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
What I'm saying is, as an individual player, Sabonis is better, right? Hear me out. As an
need a better defensive player,
Sabonis is
than
better.
we need a Sabonis.
Clint Capella is more athletic than Domantas Sabonis. Can we agree with that?
I don't agree with that.
You don't think he's more athletic?
I agree with that. No. Well, more athletic?
Bro, y'all better go watch them games.
I'm talking about the ability to. When I say athletic, let me be clear. When I say athletic,
getting up and down that court, that dude is playing good.
Hear me out. When I say athletic, I'm talking about your ability to get to the rim quickly, your ability to recover, your ability to rotate, your ability to play above the rim consistently, your ability to be a presence, right? When you got to protect the paint last minute, Clint is better than Sabonis at that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's my point, right? So what I'm saying is, based on how we play, because we don't have many guys that are able to keep the defense in front of you,
I see what you're saying.
What Clint offers. We don't necessarily need what Sabonis offers.
Right.
What my point is this. What if we got this whole thing mixed up? What if after moving on from Gallo, after moving on from Herter, what if in Nate's mind, I'm not saying I agree with it, what if he just decided to say, you know what? The role of my four-man is completely different now. What if he truly just wants a stretch four to just, play some defense here and there and just shoot threes?
Then why we didn't go get a stretch four?
It probably is, and that's the problem.
If that's the case,
that's a bad.
Didn't I say that like a whole year ago?
Yeah, why would
I said
that's
that?
And you know what? If you believe that theory,
goes back to Travis.
If you believe that theory, then you believe exactly what I said the other night when I said Travis Slink, Nate McMillan, and the superstar not on the same sheet of music. Remember when I said that the other night?
It is no plan.
But
they not on the same sheet of music. So this was stuff getting complicated at. This is exactly where it get complicated. So if
this is why I said go get a guy like Christian Wood.
If Nate wanted to stretch forward,
go get him.
No, see, this is the problem right here. This is
go get him.
This is the problem. Nate should have said, we're gonna use the stretch four as an example. So if say Nate did, that's what Nate wants in his offense.
This is just a theory, by the way, no proof.
Right. I'm going along with your theory, right? So I'm saying this. Well, Nate should have said that the day he took over the team, the day he signed a contract as the head coach. He should have said, "Hey, I need this type of player on my team." That's what he should have said. Because John Collins at the time, listen, what they probably did, they probably looked at John Collins' 3-point percentage and like, oh, he don't shoot too bad from three. He around 38, 39%. But they didn't look at the attempts that he takes. that he took back then. He didn't take as many attempts because he's not a 3-point shooter. And I said this already. I'm gonna add to it again. John Collins probably need a whole nother offseason of shooting the three to be shooting at a nice 32, 33%.
If he's gonna be taking 8 attempts a game,
he's shooting 20, bro. He's terrible. So he should have told Travis, but that lets me know they're not on the same sheet. Why did it take year 2 of Nate McMillan being a coach for Travis to go get to improve the defense with the moves that he made? Why he didn't do that before signing?
I agree with you, right? I agree.
I'm agreeing. Yeah,
I agree with you.
I'm agreeing with you. If you follow what you said, then like I said, Travis, because I know some of y'all are scared to hold him accountable, like I do.
I said 1 year.
Travis,
1 more year. That's what I said.
And the team, and I said it many times. I said it again. This team is not built correctly. I have not been saying that.
Hold on, Demond.
I have not been saying that.
Hold on, Demond. Hold on. I mean, I get Nate as the coach intermediately, but why am I getting players that fit an intermediate coach? Like, why would I do that?
Because, hold up. Because guess what? When we were just talking about that the other night, y'all told me, when he took him to the conference finals, that you automatically had to hire him. Correct? Ain't that what y'all said?
That don't mean I gotta build.
Ain't that what y'all said? So guess what? As the GM, as the GM, if in your mind you like, you know what, I got to get this dude a contract because he took us to the conference finals, then common sense to me says, well, hey coach, what players do you need on this team to run the system you want to run? Yeah, that's exactly how it should go. And when you don't do that, you got this shit that you got now. Everything we do.
But Demond, if you got to the conference finals not running your system with my players, why would I change my players to fit your system?
Because every coach come in and they gonna run their own shit. They don't care.
But he hasn't won anywhere with his own system.
Do you think he
won
cares?
With my players?
Bro, let me tell you something. If I came to your job and we had what was in the same field, I came to your job and I took over your position, I'm running shit the way I want to run it. I don't care what you got going on because I'm the boss now. So I'm gonna run shit how I want to run it. So if I take over a team, if you the GM, you say, hey, coach, what do you need? What type of players do you need to run the system you have? Tell me the players on the roster now who you can use and the ones you can't use. But since they don't have those discussions, now you got us running around here. We don't have a backup big man. We still complain about a backup point guard. Y'all don't want Aaron Holiday. Okay. No. So he missed on that. You got Frank the Tank. He no good for nothing. Okay.
Hey man, Frank 5, man.
So I'm saying, man.
Hey, but I get what Matt asked.
It's about time y'all start holding Travis ass
from the previous system.
Travis lying ass accountable. I told y'all he a liar, bro.
But Demond, what I'm saying is Nate McMillan, even Nate McMillan back then, he did not come in and implement any new X's and O's. He didn't come in and
it don't matter, Matt. You the GM, bro. You the GM.
But Demond, what I'm saying is,
bro. Technically, you his boss, bro.
I got you exactly. That's why I'm not bending my roster. That's why I'm not bending my roster to fit his.
So why would you hire him if he don't match the players you got? That's what I be trying to tell y'all. Go get the coach.
Let me say this.
What you trying to do, man? That's what I'm saying.
Hey, look, Matt, but even he's not even getting players. He's not doing a good job fitting his own model, bro. That's what I need to say.
That's the problem.
How so?
How so, bro? Yeah. Okay. Where's the quote unquote Clay? I mean, who is that? You missed on that. I guess that's supposed to have been Kev or whatever. If it's all supposed to be Golden State like or whatever, where's the Draymond? You're gonna say that's JJ, but that ain't. I mean, he ain't starting or nothing like that. I mean, how long we supposed to wait on that?
That's supposed to be JC, dog. That's supposed to be JC, bro. That's supposed to be JC.
So that's what I was saying. Is that JC then?
But hold on, Mike. If I'm building a team like Golden State, that may be true. That doesn't mean that every single player is going to fit the player off Golden State, player for player. So when I'm taking Golden State system, I'm taking their system, not necessarily every single player and modeling them after somebody in Golden State. I'm taking the 3-point shooting. I'm taking the fast break basketball.
Okay, we do all that when you're talking the skill. You just traded away your quote unquote 3-point shooter. That was Kevin Huerter. Okay. All right. I'm not finna give you credit for AJ because shit, this is Trae Young, what year or whatever? Like, okay, AJ seemed to be panning out, but still though, he is a rookie right now or whatever. This is like that goes into the other thing, Travis clear plan, them not being on the same page. I believe that Travis been wanting to steal tank for years and years, but we go back. Trey Kemp wanted to start winning. Trey Kemp wanted to start winning. Tony Wrestler made the call, said fire LP. He fired LP. He went before Travis planned. Travis still technically wants to tank because his ass want to stay under the cap and have assets. That's what he always say. And like Damon say, he be lying. But you gotta listen to what he's saying, what he really wants to do, bro.
No, not right now. Maybe that was the plan 3 or 4 years ago, not right now.
Everything Mike just said.
Okay, man.
Shit, I think that was the plan last year.
What I'm saying, no, Mike.
I just said the exact same thing, Mike. I just said that the other day when I told y'all why I hate Travis Sling. He a liar, bro.
What I'm saying,
he ain't trying to win, dog. And I told y'all yesterday, bro. If it wasn't for Trey, if it wasn't for Trey's camp getting upset in December when Vince Carter came out and said something, bro, that's the only reason we went and got Clint Capella. That's the only reason we went and brought back Dwayne Dedman. Because Trey Camp wanted to win, Travis didn't win. And I told y'all
the chat is saying the same thing I'm thinking. And I told you holding Tony Wrestler accouable.
And I told y'all the other night, man. I told you he didn't.
The owner got in the way.
He did not expect. The owner. And you know how he didn't want us to win. He didn't even want to fire LP.
I don't know about that.
Listen, he didn't. He had to be forced to do it by the owner. He got forced to do that, right? He didn't think we was gonna run to that conference finals. He just knew, you know what? I'll go ahead and fire him. We on our way to the lottery anyway. Bro, I'm telling you, man. Travis, you suck. Okay?
He don't.
But I'm on you. I'll let
you can have your little Travis truly wanted to win. If he truly wanted to win, though, he would have moved JC. And he probably would have moved DeAndre Hunter. He probably would have packaged them folks up. If Travis truly wanted to win right now, he would have made a move. Last season, bro, we saw the writing on the wall forever leading up to the deadline, and he did nothing.
But he said he believed in that team, that it was the same team that made the. Now maybe that was a bad assessment.
Did you not hear Travis say like Matt? Did you not hear Travis say, and I quote, that I should not have brought back some of these players? His ass literally said that.
Hold on.
He literally said that.
But Mike, hold on.
He reneged on what he said.
But Mike, put in the full context of what he said. When they start naming players, he said, I'm not talking about major guys. I'm just saying the whole 10, 12 guys. We shouldn't have brought back that many guys.
Matt, you're not listening to us. Travis is a liar. You have to listen to him. He is a liar. He's going to tell you something, but at the same time, he's going to sugarcoat it and try to make it seem like some bullshit or whatever so everybody to accept it. And it ain't just everybody going crazy thinking that he don't know what he's doing or he doing this and that and everything like that. Travis be lying, bro. He just say we always.
But what I'm saying is what general manager plan besides Sam Presti? What general manager plans to lose for 5, 6
years? Matt, watch this, Matt. Watch this, Matt. When he first got here, and just go back to another point. When he first got here, he told the fans in his very first interview, we will not blow up this team. We will compete, right? Mm-hmm. What did he do?
I knew that was a lie.
Wait, let me finish. One that shows. That's another example is when somebody. I
think y'all are being a little too literal.
When somebody come in, Matt. When somebody come in, you see how they want to do their own shit. So he blew the team up. That's cool. I have no problem with that. He blew the team up, right? So, bro, you got to see the writing is on the walls, bro. When he said I shouldn't have brought back some of those players, you know he was talking about Capella. not Capella. He shouldn't have extended
John
Capella.
Collins.
He shouldn't have signed John Collins, and he shouldn't have signed Kevin Herter. That's what he was
Kevin
saying, bro.
Oh, but hold on, wait, Demond. So two things, quick. One,
you don't know that though.
Hold on, wait, Demond. But
who
two
else?
things.
What point when he said bring them back? Who else signed the contract?
Let alone he wouldn't bring that point up if he wasn't talking about major players.
Exactly.
But
why would he say that about a nigga on the bench?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I understand like holding Travis accountable. I hear you, but at the same time, as fans, we also be way too literal about every little thing that these guys are saying. Like we don't know what the negotiations look like.
Let me ask you.
We don't know what the phone calls look like. I'm not saying we gotta sit here and blindly trust him.
Let me ask you this point. Let me ask you this.
I'm gonna let him figure it out.
Let me ask you this point.
Go ahead.
Did Lloyd Pierce deservedly fired? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Then how come the owner had to pressure the GM to do it?
But how we know that?
Because it leaked. It came out, bro.
How do we know that?
It came out.
Okay, it's facts now.
And we can tell you. I can tell you when because the owner called when Travis was on the plane, bro. It's out. Everybody knows.
It's out.
Bro, that was out.
It was a big thing.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like that isn't uncommon in the NBA.
Listen to what I'm saying, bro. If the owner has to tell you to fire somebody, that means you didn't want to fire them. We was already. What else it mean then that you do? Hey, you doing a good job.
That's not what I'm saying. Who's to say that he wasn't going to make a move in the off season? Like let's
listen to me. Listen to me. You're correct. Listen. He didn't want to fire him then because he wanted us to go back into the lottery. He didn't want to do it. Exactly what you just said.
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
The owner was losing money. He called Travis. Travis was on the plane, and he said, "Hey, basically, he need to go. He need to go."
But that ain't on Travis though, right?
Go back in the line.
But you see, it was facts when you started mentioning wrestler putting pressure. Now we're talking about theories, right? This isn't facts. What we're talking about now.
Boy, how many games were we under 500 when Lloyd Pierce got fired?
I agree with you.
No. Because see, y'all saying you got to have facts, but sometimes you got to be able to see what's going on in front of you, bro.
Yeah.
How many games under 500 were we when
6
Lloyd
games
Pierce
under
got
500?
fired?
We're 6 games.
Listen, so we under 500, and I think it was more than 6 games, but I'm gonna give you that.
We were 14-20. In Miami,
exactly.
when those Miami games happened.
Okay, check it. Exactly. So you 6 games. Let's say we 6 games under 500, and this was Lloyd Pierce's 3rd year. Okay, this your 3rd. This is his 3rd year. This ain't his 1st year. Mm-hmm. He didn't want to fire him. We was on our way to the lottery. Every Atlanta Hawk fan I know, we was over here looking at college ball, looking at draft positions. Didn't nobody think we was finna make no playoff. Neither did Travis. How do I know that? Because he thought if he thought we had a playoff caliber team, he would have already fired Lloyd Pierce way before then and say, "Hey, bro, you're underachieving. We should be at this level." But Travis wanted to go back in the lottery. Look at the signs I'm giving you. If Trae Young never complains, you never get Clint Capella.
So Damon, I think you're forgetting a massive point as well too, right?
Okay,
that was the same year we had we had a problem holding 4th quarter leads. Like we should have been winning so many games.
What that mean?
We were losing.
That mean? That don't got nothing to do with nothing. We lost them. That don't mean that matters.
Let me finish. Let me finish the point. What I'm saying is we kept losing games because of bad timeout management, which we can all agree was on LP, right? Bad rotations and just overall just bad play from the players. At that point in time, did you really expect that Hawks team to make the run that they did? Let's stop with this fantasy.
I don't live in fantasy because guess what? I wanted Lloyd Pierce fired. I wanted
for a top 10 spot.
I thought we should have been competing for the playoffs. That's what I thought.
Come on, that is cap, bro.
How is that?
Come on. Let me tell you something. That is a lie. That is a lie.
Hey, you know what's funny?
We
still got those same problems. We still got the same problems. We can't hold no lead. That's the same problem.
I wanted Lloyd Pierce fired at Christmas. You don't believe me? Get on Facebook, go to New Pat City, type in Lloyd Pierce, and guess
that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying
you didn't want him fired. Because why do you think I wanted the coach fired, Point?
Because he was horrible. He was. I mean,
because we suck. Because I thought we should be playing better. Oh my God!
Hold on, Devon. But what I'm saying
at
is,
14 and 20, you really thought that Hawks
you making a point.
Let's be realistic, fellas.
Without that point,
let's be realistic. At 14,
go to New Pat City. Go to New Pat City and go. No. Because what you're saying is this. This is what you're trying to say. You're trying to say nobody thought we should been a good team. What I'm telling you is, get on Facebook. Go to New Pat City. Hold on. Go to New Pat City. We do win predictions every year.
That's not what Damon. What you're telling me, Damon, what you are telling me about predictions in the summer and in September is not what I'm saying. What I'm telling you is this: when it is in the middle of the season and we are 14 and 20, the wins and the losses count this time. Did you truly believe we were in playoff contention at that point in time? Yes or no?
No, I didn't think we was in playoff contention.
So what's the issue?
Because you're not listening. Listen to me. Listen to me. I wanted the coach fired at Christmas. Why do you think I wanted the coach fired at Christmas? I'm gonna answer it. Because I thought we should have had a better record. I didn't think we should have been under 500 at the time.
I agree with that.
So yes, I thought we was a playoff team at the beginning of the season. When we got to the end of the season, when we got to when Lloyd Pierce got fired.
What did you think then?
I was like, hell yeah. And then guess what?
Hell yeah. What does that mean?
That means he should have been fired 3 months beforehand. That's what that meant.
You're not answering the question. Did you think we were a lottery team or did you think we were a playoff team at 14 and 20? Answer that question for me.
Are you listening? I said I thought we was a playoff team before the season started. So what you think? I just changed my mind?
Yeah, bro. We're losing. We're losing games. I think any right-minded person would think we're not there yet.
And you fired him because you thought the team was underachieving, correct?
That's how I think now too. It's the same
team is underachieving.
Yeah.
I wanted the coach fired.
Yeah.
Travis didn't want him fired because Travis wanted us to go in the lottery. And Travis thought we was a good team. Listen. If Travis
I think Travis genuinely thought that we were a year away. I truly believe
and that's what I said last night.
He thought that we were a year away.
I said that the other night, bro. The other night I said us going to the conference finals messed up his timeline because he didn't think we was that good. But
my rebuttal to that would be, if he didn't think that we were that good and he wanted to go back into the lottery, why go get Bogdanovich? It doesn't make any sense to go get those dudes and you expect to lose. Why go spend? The pressure was on LP.
Bro, when did he go get Bogey? After what?
No, he went to go get him that year, that summer, between the second and third year. So if he planned to lose that third year, why go get Gallinari?
Bogey was already there when we made the run.
Bogey was here when?
The conference finals year. That's their first season. If he expected to lose, why would he go spend money to go get overpaid for Gallinari?
Low key, I think he had to. Low key, I think he had to. Because that was the year we had like 60 mil in cap. If I
Gallinari.
There was nobody really available.
Let me say something real quick. Because always point, you got it right there though. He slick had to because you have to spend money. You know what I'm saying? You can't just sit there and hold the money. You have to. No, let me say this though. Second part. Let me say the second part is key because this is what Damon trying to get y'all to understand. Travis be lying, man. He did that to slick make it look like he's trying to do something.
Let me say that, man. Let me say that.
That doesn't make any sense.
Hey man, hey. I didn't be lying. Mike high over there, man. Mike high tripping, man.
Go ahead.
Travis wasn't lying, in my opinion. What I think what happened was initially when they started all this, when they first got Travis, because I think Travis came like the last year of Bud, right?
Yeah.
Or was it the first year of Pierce? He came the last year of Bud.
Yeah, the year before Bud, yeah.
Oh, he dropped out. He dropped out.
But what he was probably going to say, Damon, is why Travis was hired. People act like he was hired when we were a losing team. We were 44 in 38 when he got hired because they said that wasn't good enough. So when he got here, why would they hire him? Why would they fire Bud from the GM, hire him, and expect him to keep the same team?
They didn't
Well,
fire
strip
Bud.
Bud of his GM.
Bud quit, bro. He quit.
No,
Bud
Wrestler stripped him of his GM role
And
because he
Bud
said the team
quit,
wasn't
bro.
good enough.
And then he quit.
I know that, but I'm saying if the team was good as is, Bud never would have got his president title stripped. He got his president title stripped because wrestlers said we got swept by Cleveland. We're not as good as those top tier teams. I need to go get a GM who's good at evaluating talent to go get us firepower to be able to compete with those teams down the road. So
the question is, are we that good now? Are we that good now?
That makes zero.
Are we that good now?
How not? How does that not make any sense?
What
why
do you
was
mean
he
by
hired,
are we that
Devon?
good? Define
Devon,
that.
why was he hired? If the
Why
team
was
was
who
good
hired?
as is at 44,
Tony
why was he
Wrestler.
hired?
He said
Easy
top five
question.
team?
Like, are we
Tony
as good as the
Wrestler-
team that we
Tony
took to the
Wrestler
finals
told
2 years in a
Tony-
row?
Tony
Yeah,
Wrestler told
fully
Bud.
healthy. Yeah, I think we
Tony
are.
Wrestler said
Fully healthy.
Bud could not
No.
handle the load of being the GM.
I don't think so.
I'm saying fully healthy.
He was the
Fully healthy.
president of basketball
Not right now.
operations and the head coach. Tony Wrestler said that's too much for one person. Bud wanted to have both hats. When he's told Bud he was looking for somebody to take that spot and wanted Bud to be the coach, Bud quit. Then he hired Travis. Then Travis hires Lloyd Pierce. That's how it went. Bud quit, bro. He never got fired.
But Bud quit the year after Travis got here. They worked together Travis' first year. I'm saying you could go back and pull it up. When Travis got hired, he said the team that got swept in the conference finals against the LeBron was not good enough. He said, I need a GM that knows.
No, what? Okay, listen. When the team lost to the Cavs,
got swept.
Who cares what? Well, because you're playing fucking LeBron James, bro. Let's keep it real. I don't know why y'all act like we lost to some garbage ass squad or something. Listen.
It wasn't that. It was the fact that like
we lost to goddamn LeBron.
Bro, we lost to LeBron James. Like he said, it's LeBron James.
We lost, but did we put up a fight though? We put up a fight.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, we put up a fight. We should have won 3 of the goddamn games. We
were first in the East and lost, dog.
We should have won 3 of them. But check it. So, what we was talking about? Y'all threw me off. What were we talking about?
We talking about why Travis is here in the first place.
Travis is here.
Because I might be wrong.
I know what it was.
But I could remember.
Travis said, "This what happened, man." So he hires Travis. Travis, of course, he gonna lie to the fans because you got to steal the season tickets. So he lied and said, "Hey, we not gonna blow the team up. We still gonna be competing." But in reality, what it was, Travis said the team we had that went to the conference final, it wasn't because they wasn't good enough. It was the money because Millsap was coming up on a contract. We had just lost Horford. He said Millsap was too old to get the money that he probably was going to demand from Atlanta. So he said, "Hey, I'm not even going to make him my offer. I'm just going to let him walk away." And he blew the team up.
Which was
he didn't blow the team up because he didn't say we wasn't good enough. We lost to freaking LeBron James, who went to the finals 9 straight times. Who the fuck else was beating him doing that 9 straight time run? So I don't know why people say that shit.
Toronto
like we wasn't in the fucking games.
Like,
we should have won. We should have won
like
3 out of the games we lost. We should have won 3 of them. I mean, shit happens. It happens. But let's be real here. Travis, bro, I'm telling you, Travis is king of the lottery. He has to be forced to spend money in order to compete. But guess what? I told y'all he traded Kevin Herter for the money.
I agree with that, but I don't think
because he cheat.
I don't think nobody disagreed with that. The
owner cheat and Travis cheat. They always trying to find dumpster deals. Let's go back to when we lost to the Bucks in the conference finals. What was the biggest thing we lost? We lost the biggest stat that we lost to the Bucks. Would everybody going to agree? The rebound was the rebound.
Yeah, it was rebounding. Yeah.
But guess what? If our general manager wanted to win, he would have addressed that. But he didn't. He goes and get the African kid from Minnesota.
But Demond, what I'm saying, but
Gorgie Dang.
I don't know if he was up there the other day. I might have said it to Mike.
He don't make winning moves, man. He make moves to shut fans up, but he don't make winning moves.
But Demond, what I'm saying
is, right now, what's a winning move to you, in your opinion?
Get me a third star, taking a JC contract.
Yeah, getting a third star.
Going to get me another star player.
Let me ask you this
That's
question,
a winning move. That's a winning move.
Question. Assuming that, obviously with draft pick stipulations, we can't trade consecutive picks. We already traded a good haul for Murray, right? Which I will admit, even though he's frustrating at times, it has paid off.
Yeah, it's a good move.
What are you willing? What are you willing to negotiate? How many picks? How many players are you willing to talk about for that third?
You asking the wrong guy, bro. For a superstar, I don't care what they want. As long as you ain't giving all stars.
I give up Jalen and JC at this point.
Do you think that's genuinely enough, bro? I don't think it is.
To some teams, it might be.
Bro, right now.
I'm gonna be real with you.
To a disgruntled superstar in another city that's ready to get out, it might be.
Let's be real, man. Let's be real.
What I personally think, and this is a theory for me, I think that Travis is one of those dudes. I agree that he be lying. I don't think that he lied about the whole with
the Lloyd
14 and 20 thing. I don't think he lied about that. But I agree with you that he do be lying. What I think about Travis is I feel like Travis is trying to be a little, how do I say it? Like he's trying to be innovative with his deals, right?
His ass being cheap. He dumps the dime talent, bro.
Right? He traded
on that money bullshit, whatever it is.
How is he being innovative? What do you mean? What you mean?
He traded Cam Reddish, right, for a heavily protected first-round pick. This is a dude that everybody and their mother, oh my God, he's 6'8", two-way, blah, 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 nonsense, right? He traded him for a heavily protected first-round pick. He was able to use that pick in the Murray deal. Let's be honest, that pick is probably going to end up being 2 seconds.
Hold on. He don't get credit for that.
I'm not giving him credit for that. I'm just saying
because when you bring up Cam Reddish, to me, Cam Reddish to Travis, to me, that's a bust.
Well, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that if Travis,
because he don't play for the Hawks,
let me
that's
say
why
this.
You're a bust.
If you
is he any good, man? Is he any good? Where he at now?
He's starting for the Knicks, ain't he?
What's his number say? He don't start for the Knicks.
He's starting.
He started a couple games.
What I think for Travis, in his opinion, if Travis is not able to maximize somebody to their absolute best or give them an opportunity to see their best, he's looking to cash in on them. He did it with Cam. He did it with Herter. I would assume that he's trying to do it with John. He's being stubborn with John.
No, but see, this
is stubborn with him.
See, this is the problem, man. This is the problem. It ain't. See, you trying to give him a pass? Listen,
I'm not giving him a pass.
Yeah, you is. Watch this.
No.
Watch this. Because you giving him credit for drafting and then trading the draftees. He should be drafting and getting us players who can goddamn hoop. When you draft,
they can't. But they're not Kevin Knox. They're not bench warmers for other teams. They're starters or six-man for other teams. Bruno Fernando's a starter.
Why the hell is Kevin Herter not balling for my team?
Because we had a coach who couldn't use.
Well, no, because I got a GM who hired a coach who don't fit the system that he want to run. That's the problem. Because he always bring up. Because I'm tired of y'all bringing up Nate and Travis, the one that hired this motherfucker.
But Demond, what I'm saying is,
but y'all give him a pass. He hired the motherfucker that you don't like.
Demond,
but you gonna give him credit. It's Nate's fault.
But Demond, what I'm saying is, this is what I believe about Travis. I believe Travis
got hired.
He's a liar. Okay, you can say he'll lie. Okay, I think I don't know if I won't call him a liar, but I'll say.
Okay, let's say this: he ain't honest.
Okay, he cannot be honest.
He is not honest. He is not honest.
I think he's
being a liar.
He's not honest.
I think he got hired. He had a vision for the team. He had a vision for the team, and he had a style of player that he likes. It for whatever reason, you could say because the players weren't the players were bust or whatever reason, the plan did not work. So he's adjusting the plan on the fly, but he's still drafting players that fit his ideology, his style of play that he likes. He's with a coach that does not see basketball the same way he does.
That
so
he
you
hired.
have okay, fine.
That he hired.
That he
Matt, I
hired.
got a question for you.
That he made a clear mistake with that he hired, but he's drafting players that doesn't. He has a coach that doesn't.
Listen how that sound, my guy.
Matt, I got a question for you about
listen
that
how
theory.
that sound, man.
Matt, I got a question for you.
Listen. So you telling me? So he just wasting our draft picks on dudes he know Nate Miller can't use?
No,
really?
What I'm saying is, Demond, he does not blame Travis.
He obviously does not view Nate as a long-term dude, or he would draft.
Then why
Nate
would you hire him?
Because he got wrapped up in.
You knew he didn't fit your style when you interviewed him. Why would you hire him? And you know he don't fit your style.
Low key, Demond, can I just jump in real quick on that one?
It happens all the time.
What if the guy that he identified isn't available? Like genuinely, as stupid as that may sound. What if he's not available?
He had a whole he had half a season and an off season to get with anybody he wanted to interview. He chose this dude.
No, I know. You know what I'm saying is, what if the guy that he really wanted?
Ain't that what your mama say? When you be like, "Mama, my wife tripping," your mama be like, "Well, you chose her."
Look at what happened. Look at what happened to Kenny Atkinson.
But you could get a divorce too, Demond.
Yo, hold on. Yo, Demond, look at what happened to Kenny Atkinson,
bro.
Look at
I don't know. I want Nate going. Yes, I want Nate going.
What if that was what if you wait for it? We could get a divorce
like I told you, Matt, I told you this, man. I said, listen, you got to be realistic. As long as we over 500, he ain't going nowhere, bro.
Well, I don't know.
He ain't going nowhere.
And Demond, you made a good point. See, look, why would they let go a coach that the players, they just run crazy? You know what I'm saying? They don't have no problem with him because they letting them do whatever they want to do. So they're not going to go complain.
You know, Trey ain't complain. And Trey ain't complaining. Trey like, shit, I get to tell.
I don't know.
I get to shoot 2 for 11.
You can pull up
2 for 11 tonight. Hell yeah, I'm not complaining.
You can pull up 2 or 3. You can pull up 2 or 3 reports right now where they're like the locker room doesn't support Nate McMillan. Right now,
really? Hey, the locker room could tell me nothing, bro. You shoot 30% from 3. You ain't finna tell me nothing.
Look, and he over there like this.
Anybody shooting under 30% from 3 don't need to complain about it.
How do we?
Glad you got a job.
Hey, Demond, I just want to know: is Landry a liar too?
Bro, let me tell you. Let me tell you something about Landry Fields. Let me tell you something about Landry Fields, bro.
Because he just threw Nate under the bus like 2 days ago.
Bro, Landry Fields is about to be the sacrificial lamb for this whole shit when it fuck up. Guess who gonna be the first one to get fired?
No,
his ass gonna get. Listen, that's why Travis got him there, bro. Travis could have stayed GM. That's why he put him there. So guess what? When they fuck up, he gonna tell Landry, and he gonna tell Landry fire Nate, and then he gonna fire Landry.
But you know who hired Landry? It was Ressler hired Landry. He said
Why is my owner hiring the G man? Listen.
That happens very often in the NBA. Be real, that happens a lot.
That's why you have a president of basketball operations, bro. If I'm the owner, why am I paying you to be the president if I'm doing your job? That ain't my job.
But Demond, it is good in a way.
That means he don't trust. That means he don't trust Travis. That's what that means, bro.
Maybe not 100% like he used to.
Is that good?
No, I think it is good to not have one person make all the decisions.
Wait. So you about to say it's good not to trust Travis?
No. What I'm saying is, Demond was saying is maybe 2 years ago he trusted Travis blindly, but now he doesn't trust him blindly as he did before.
Matt, are we for real right now, Matt?
It happens all the time.
Matt, listen. So if I hired you to do something, and I say, Matt, you in charge of these 30 guys, but then I go hire somebody to watch you. What?
Yeah. But Demond,
you wouldn't feel some type of way? You would think that's cool? You'd be like, oh, I'm cool with that.
No, I may not be cool with it, but you're not firing me. I'm still collecting my money.
Okay. No, I just want
I'm not cool with it, but you're not firing me. I'm still collecting my $7 million, so I'm good.
But to me, if you think that's not good, Why are we doing it? That's not good. That's not a good front office flow.
But
your
Demond,
owner should trust your president of basketball.
I got you, Demond. But what happened? Look, what happens if I'm thinking in 2 years, man? If this don't work out in 2 years, I'm about to fire. Hey, Demond, if this don't work out in 2 years, I'm about to fire Mike. Why wouldn't I hire Point and say, all right, this is my succession?
Because I'm gonna give you a chance, and like you said, if you suck, I'm just gonna fire you. Why am I hiring somebody else to check your ass?
Not to check you. He's there in case I fire you. Now I got him. I don't have to go out
be real with you,
for nobody different.
Man, listen, y'all can worship.
Y'all harping a little too much on Travis.
You can worship this.
It could be a lot worse.
He ain't doing nothing. Nate's still gonna be here. Nate's still gonna be. Travis ain't doing shit, bro.
Hey, Demond, this is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers from 2001 to 2002. They got Tony Dungy, then they fired him for John Gruden, and then they took off.
Stick to basketball. Enough with this football talk.
This is the same. Because I used the Steve Kerr, the Mark Jackson and Steve Kerr thing, and people don't like that. We're not going to state.
Who we gonna hire? Who we gonna hire, man? If we fire Nate right now, who we gonna hire?
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know who we gonna hire, but I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this.
Hey man, fuck this shit, Steve Jackson.
Hell no. Hell no.
Let's put our bags in the hand. Fuck it, dog.
All I'm gonna say is this, bro. We could be the Timberwolves. We looking at a team that is stuck with money that they cannot move. It's a cinder block, and they got no type of flexibility.
But you know what I love about it?
No type of draft capital.
You know what I love? You know what I love about Minnesota though? They took that gamble. They took that risk.
And look at how stupid they look.
Hey, you gonna win some and you gonna lose some.
What? Are you serious?
Bro, watch this.
Look,
watch this. Let me put something.
If you were a Minnesota,
I get what he's saying.
You would not be saying this.
The mom making a good point. They at least made a move. They at least made a move.
Let me show you something.
We made a move too. We made a move too, though.
Minnesota going after Gobert, trading out them players and them picks.
That was stupid.
If it don't work out, it might set them back I would say about 5 years. It set them back about 5 years.
5 years?
Because
but the thing is, they already an NBA purgatory. You acting like they was like a
bro. They got Karl Anthony Towns. They got Ant-Man, bro. That's why I said their turnaround. It's not gonna take much. It ain't like they superstars.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. You're looking
what I'm saying
at.
Is this.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
The Atlanta Hawks.
No joke. You're looking at 7 to 10 years, bro.
Bro, they already have stars.
No
They don't even have to go back in the draft. They already have stars, bro.
They ain't gonna be that long, bro.
They got
you
stars already.
It's like they
gonna be 7 to 10 years, bro.
No, it's not.
So Demond, my question is,
I'm gonna be honest.
Demond, my question is, if Travis and Nate clearly aren't on the same page, Nate ain't his coach. We all agree whether you should have hired him or not. That's irrelevant now.
Okay.
Do you think the team would be as bad as it is or underachieving as it is if we had a coach that fit Travis's system?
Nope.
Exactly. That's my.
I think this is the problem.
I think we all understand that. Like we know that.
The main problem of the team is the offensive side of the ball. Now you can say, sure, we don't run enough plays. Okay, we can use that. That's a valid argument. But at the end of the day, our problem is this: we're bad at the three. So what you got to understand is this: if you're bad at the three, where are we going to generate the points? Those missing points that we're not going to get because we don't shoot as many threes. And that's what I was trying to get across to y'all. My theory is instead of shooting something you're not good at, we know we're not good at it. It's 20 games and we're terrible, right?
Elevate on something that you are.
Yeah, take those shots from three and put them in spots where players are good at. Hunter, take a couple steps in, hit the mid-range.
Boom, hit the mid-range.
Get to the basket a little bit more. Well, not even Trey. But like I said, we miss points when Hunter don't attack the basket to get to the free throw line. We miss points when when Murray, I think he getting to the line like 4 times a game. He should be like 9 to 10 times a night. So we got to make up those points. That's why I always said double our we averaging 17 free throw attempts a night. Double that. Because guess what? We're good at shooting free throws as a team. We're like at 88% as a team from the free throw line.
Shoot, they said 90 tonight. They said 90 tonight, dog.
Get more to the line. That's why I get mad when we get in a bonus and we still shooting jump shots. The shooting from the field. We shoot like
I ain't gonna
40,
lie to you. Hey, Demond,
40-something
Steph Curry
from the field.
messed the mind of the game up, bro.
Say
He
that
messed
again,
the
man.
mind of, I said Steph Curry messed the mind of the game up, man,
Yeah.
because it's like, dude, he's
Because
making a valid point.
What we
Why
shoot as a
aren't
team
we
from the
trying to
field.
excel their
46%.
skills?
That's what I'm saying. But
Like we should be
as a
excelling their
team-
skills.
As a team, yeah. As a team from 3, we shooting what? 30 what? Or is it 20? It's the 20s. It's low 30s.
I think it's 31%.
Exactly. Take those missed shots. Take those missed
it's
opportunities.
not that easy, and the reason for that
put
is
players in position.
Well, the reason for that is quite simple, though, right? I think that it's two things. Number one, we have, and this has been for years, we have always been for a while just a bad free throw generating team. The second thing too, I think we've all been saying it the last like 3-4 shows. How many guys on this team I can name on one hand that you trust dribbling the ball over 3 times, over 3 dribbles? Trey, Murray.
But that's why this.
But that's why we're saying
it's
they
heavily
need to,
dependent on isolation ball.
So it's like you're now depending on guys, right? You're now depending on guys that are able to keep their dribble going, right? To attack the basket, make a move. We don't have a lot of that.
Now, point. Now, name those players again. Name those players who can dribble the ball.
Trey Young, Murray. Dre is. I'll give it to AJ. AJ, I trust AJ.
And my point,
I don't know about anybody else after that.
And that's what I'm saying.
Who else you got, man? Who else you got?
Watch this. Point. Yeah, JJ can dribble. And that's what I'm saying, point.
Yeah.
You get those guys. Well, y'all already heard me complain about Hunter. Hunter should be getting 10 free throws a night. He don't attack the basket enough. That's 7 to 8 points you missing from Hunter right there.
I agree with that.
AJ Griffin attack the basket, but they finna turn him. Guess what he finna be? He finna be standing at 3-point line. That's what he finna be doing. Okay, instead of attacking the basket, getting the free throw line. Okay,
but that's
and then you said Trey already get to the line almost 10 times a night. I don't have no problem with
2
Trey.
minutes.
I don't have
2
no problem.
minutes.
Oh damn, thank you. And then DeJounte Murray. That's why I said DeJounte Murray should be averaging almost 8 to 9 to 10 free throws a night, but they don't attack that basket. We could say it's because of Nate. Who knows? You know what I'm saying?
It is.
But I'm just saying. All I'm saying is we need to find a way to make up the points that we're not getting from the 3. That's all I'm saying. And I think that was
what's wrong with 2 twos going in versus the 3 that don't go in?
Until somebody
because
can get hot
it's
from
very
3.
hard to win. It's very hard to win in today's
very hard. It is very
hard to win in today's NBA if you exclusively shoot.
We're not saying that that's all they do.
I'm not saying exclusively.
Yeah.
I'm saying
we're saying why can't they exclusively be good at what they do?
I'm just saying
they're already last in the league at 32 3-point attempts.
Exactly.
Forget the 3-pointers.
You only shoot 32 threes.
Bro, but we're winning without
it. We're winning without it.
Are we under?
I just think that we may need to make a move.
That's all. We're above 500.
We may need to make a move for a guy or 2 that is able to keep their dribble alive. I think Bogey is okay.
And what I'm telling you, point, it's not gonna happen, bro. I'm telling you, he's not gonna do it because in order to get a good one, you're gonna have to pay some money. And guess what? I bet you, if you do make a move, it's gonna be for some little junk player, somebody making like $5 million, who ain't worth a damn. I guarantee you.
Hey, you got 30 seconds, tomorrow. You got 30 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Get Terrence Ross.
Hey, real quick, guys. Who your MVP of the night, Matt?
Trey.
Who you got, point?
I'm gonna give it to Clint. Tonight.
Who you got, Mar?
I say Trey. Trey had a good.
Okay, yeah, I'm with Trey too. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. You know, y'all know we get heated in here, man, because we passed. But at the end of the day, man, we all got the same goal, that championship. That's what we looking for, man. So make sure you tap in, hit that like button on your way out, man. And I appreciate everybody who tapped in with us tonight. We almost said making our way. Oh, I gotta go. Bye. Peace. Damn, that's